So in this video we're doing another Star Trek Attack Wing unboxing. In this case it is the Queen Vessel Prime. Okay, so here we have the contents of the Queen Vessel Prime, and first of course always look at the ship itself. And it's actually kind of cool. It's an interesting looking ship. It's got these purple effects here in the middle and some green and yellow bits. I mean, it's not a very complex paint job, but it is a pretty clean paint job and it looks overall pretty good. So, got a nice stack of cards here, so let's start going through them. Power Node. Tech upgrade 3 points. Whenever you perform a red maneuver, you may disable this card and 2 of your active shields to treat the maneuver as a white maneuver. I don't know if it's really worth it. I mean, it's 3 points, very situational. You don't always need to do a red maneuver, so I don't know how useful it is, but it's there. Here's the maneuver card. Again, pretty standard Borg stuff. Another copy of the Borg assimilation tubes. Here we go. Multi-kinetic Neutronic mines. Okay, so we got another type of mines here, so this will be like the 4th kind. This is, again, works differently than the other mines. So this is an attack. So you discard this card during your attack and place a minefield token anywhere within range 1. You can place it on top of another ship. And if when you do that, or if any ship enters the token, you roll 4 attack dice. Any hit or crit damages every ship, including your own, within range 1 to 3 of this minefield token as normal. Ship within range 1 do not get defense dice. All the ships roll full defense dice. +1 at range 3. And it costs upgrade to 5 points of purchase for a non-Borg ship. So it'd be 15 or 16 on a non-Borg ship. So basically this is a minefield that blows up and takes quite a bit of table space if anything hits it. 4 attack dice, of course, and there's nothing to prevent you from running your own ships over it to set them off every turn. You've got a cube or something that's really big and beefy. You just sit there and you go back and forth over the minefield doing damage to everything in range 1 to 3. If you want to, of course. I mean, that's kind of a fun thing. But still, it's a pretty devastating kind of mine. It's not great because you actually have to go over the minefield to hit it to do any damage, but overall, very interesting card, very powerful mines, and very interesting new game mechanic. Borg Shield Matrix. Every time your ship's hull or shields are damaged by an enemy ship, place 1 Borg Shield Matrix token on this card, 3 max. No ship may be equipped with more than 1 Borg Shield Matrix upgrade. And this upgrade has no effect on a species 8472 ship. So it's 8 points for a Borg upgrade. So let's see what the Shield Matrix token does. Okay, so here's the rules for the Shield Matrix token. Each time you defend, roll +1 defense die for every token on your ship, +3 dice max. So that's kind of nice. So you start gaining its defense dice. Whenever an enemy ship attempts to affect your captain or one of your upgrades, roll 1 attack die for each token on your ship. If you roll at least 1 hit or crit, the attempt fails and your captain or upgrade is unaffected. So this is another way to stop people from messing with your cards, in addition to the way overpowered dispersion field that comes in the limited or the Riff blind booster scout cube. Yeah, so it's plus defense dice and defense against your opponents doing stuff to your ship. This is really good. I mean, it is kind of spendy. It's 8 points and a Borg slot, but I think the Shield Matrix token is excellent. Especially you start throwing it on a ship that already has evade dice, like say a Soong or maybe even a Scout Cube. Oh, we can't put it on a Scout Cube because it costs too much, but you put it on the Soong and you start really racking up the defense dice really quick. Transwarp Signal. This card is a Borg upgrade 4 points. Discard this card to target a ship anywhere in the play area. Remove 1 token from beside the target ship. If you remove a target lock, remove the corresponding other token as well. Place an auxiliary token beside the target ship. This ship upgrade may only be purchased for a Borg ship. No ship can be equipped with more than 1 Transwarp Signal Borg upgrade, and it has no effect on each 472. So this is amazing. Being able to place an auxiliary power token beside your ship, besides the target ship, anywhere on the playfield Okay, so if you go first, and it's not an action. It's just any time. Just discard at any time to do this. This is really good. So say, oops. So say you move first, and you think your opponent's going to do a red maneuver, like say a K turn. You give them an auxiliary power token. They reveal a red maneuver, and now they're screwed. Or if someone's about to target lock you, say Transphasics, you say, "Oh no, you're going to lose your target lock," and you get an auxiliary power token, and you don't get to fire your Transphasics. For 4 points, this is a really good card. It doesn't even have to be on the ship it's being... Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Queen Vessel Prime. I want to point out something here. Let's see. Let's see, how many spellings of octahedron? Let's see, do we have here on here? Let's see. So O-C-A-T-A-H-D-E-R-O-N. O-C-T-A-H-E-D-R-O-N. That one's the same. But I think there's like 4 different spellings of octahedron on here. Let's see here. Look at this. Even on both sides of this wheel, they're spelled differently. This is H-D-E-R. This is H-E-D-R. So even on both sides of the wheel have different different spellings. So it's kind of some bad editing there on WizKid's part. So anyway, Borg Vessel Prime, or Queen Vessel Prime, Borg octahedron. During the roll attack dice step of your combat phase, let's see, your ship or one friendly ship within range 22 may spend a scan token besides the ship to gain +1 attack die. So scan action, give it the flagship with a free scan. You always get +1 attack die, and you have to spend the scan token so it doesn't reduce the evade or defense dice. 0 defense, 8 hull, 7 shields, 42 points, 2 crew, 1 tech, 1 weapon, and 2 Borg upgrades. So Magnus Hansen is a 1-point crew upgrade. It's a Borg. Whenever you're required to spend any number of drone tokens, you may discard this card to spend 1 less drone token. So basically it's 1 point for a drone token. Not a bad little use of a card. Generic Captain. Resistance is futile. During the modify attack dice step of the combat phase, you may discard this card and spend up to 3 of your drone tokens. Select the number of your attack dice equal to the number of drone tokens you spent with this card. These dice cannot be cancelled. Turn the compare results step. So this is 3 dice that you get to pick, so you can set them all to crits, and then they cannot be cancelled regardless of the evade dice. So 7 points, but it is a discard for 3 damage guaranteed, no matter what the evade dice are. So it's a little spendy for 3 damage, but you know, putting 3 crits on somebody, that could be really good, especially against like a cloak ship. So here's a tactical drone captain. 4 points, 5 drone tokens. During the roll defense die step, you may spend 1 of your drone tokens to force your opponent to roll 1 less defense die. So it's kind of like another scan token. So we are the Borg, another elite talent for 6 points. And modify defense die step. You discard this card and spend 3 drone tokens, add 1 evade result to your roll for each drone token you spent with this card. So this is kind of the opposite of resistance is futile. This gives you some defense dice. So we have the Borg Queen, who's also an Admiral. The Borg Admiral, +2. It's not too bad. She gets 7 drone tokens. Action, target a friendly ship at range 1 to 2. Choose 1 upgrade on the ship and perform its upgrade action as a free action. If that action requires spending drone tokens, spend 1 less drone token than required. That's not a bad ability. And again, it's the same fleet action. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's the fleet action. So that's the Borg Admiral. Then it comes with, mission cards. The standard generic octahedron for 40 points. The Admiral rules card and the Borg rules card. For tokens, of course, we get a minefield, target lock D1. Fleet action token, some Borg shield matrix tokens. Said the wheel that has 2 different spellings on it. Lots of shield tokens, another shield matrix. Here are all your captain's tokens. Start 1, start 5, start 7. That's really cool. And here are your captain's tokens. So those are the contents of the Queen Vessel Prime. Again, it's got some really good Borg cards in here, which not like the Borg need any more cards, but overall, really nice addition. I think this is the last scheduled Borg release as for the foreseeable future. I don't think there's any more Borg all the way through like wave 14 that they've announced, or 15, something like that. So that's it for the Borg Queen Vessel Prime, and I'll talk to you guys later.